Okay, yeah, time to finish this magazine off finally. Got 5 more games to go through, and one of them's not even really a game, but whatever. So, but the game we're at currently is Spindizzy. This rather well-known game. So yeah, let's get this review done. Um, the success of a game called Marble Madness in the arcades and the emergence of the Amstrad as a leader in the computer games field combine here to produce an original game that will have other machine owners salivating like Pavlovian dogs to get at your Arnold. It combines marvelous graphics, testing puzzles, and a large playing area to make a stunningly original and challenging game. Gyroscope was the first attempt at a game like this, but it is easily surpassed by the complexity of this latest game. You control a spinning top in its journey around the 400 odd screens that make up a weird world of puzzling action, where a swift and steady hand on the joystick is required. The aim is to collect jewels that are tucked away on most of the screens, often in seemingly impossible spots to reach. He says this game is joystick only. Control of your top is very sensitive as it responds to every twitch on the joystick, but once you've got the hang of it, it makes it a highly maneuverable and speedy tool. The, land, the landscape, missing a letter there, doesn't help out most of the time either, with steep slopes, narrow ledges, high walls, gaps in the floor, tight corridors, long drops, and treacherous surfaces all awaiting you. The early games will be spent exploring this environment and wondering at its constant string of surprises. Once you've got to grips with all that, the finer points of movement can be dealt with. Most important detail is the power provided by the fire button that can give the top a rapid acceleration in a short space to propel it past some danger. There will also be times when you need to be nudged very slowly about in tight spots where speed will be fatal. The whole exercise is performed against the clock, which gradually ticks down, but is pushed back up every time a jewel is collected. If while trying to leap over a gap in the floor or sneak along a ledge at the top should plunge to its doom, then time is knocked off the clock and the top restarts from where it fell off. Falling too far to the ground will also lose time, and the top will explode in 4 pieces. All of this is impressive enough, but it's when you start discovering the game's special features that your drawer really drops open. These include special puzzle features, a map function, view switching, and a green screen option. The map and the view switching make it much easier to get around and locate the jewels with the map showing where an uncollected jewel is located once you've been in the room. And the view switching allowing you to see the screen from 4 angles in order to locate any hidden jewels. This is very necessary since the screens are all in delightful 3D, and high walls and slopes can often obscure the view. To prevent you becoming disoriented, a compass always points the way north. Graphically, the game is superb with brilliantly designed screens in many different colours, all composed of the geometric building blocks. Sound is limited to the odd effect, but these are well done and alert you to things happening. The gameplay is tough to get to grips with, but soon becomes a joy and constant challenge. It will be some while before anyone cracks this game, but I guarantee you won't be able to stop playing for weeks after buying it. Puzzle Plus. The puzzling element of the game involves many tests and logic and experimentation using the various types of symbol and surface that appear on the floor. Some have a simple physical effect, like the ice and trampolines, while others, like the switch and clue squares, have a more complicated purpose. They can be picked up in an active box on the screen and used to activate something else there, or possibly be held onto for use elsewhere. Most often they will operate lifts, but they will also be needed to, well, that would be telling. Find out for yourself. There's even a room where you can learn how these squares behave. This has an odd musical quality about it that makes it unmistakable. It's placed in an area of the game where you can learn about control as well as the special features, a sort of school for spin. This added dimension gives the game the mental as well as the arcade challenge that takes it right out of the ordinary and into the astounding. Singed opinion. Fiendishly compulsive and graphically superb, this is a knockout master game. It's about time someone came up with another corking Amstrad original. Electric Dreams will get their reward right now as well as in heaven. The sheer size is impressive enough, but it's executed with enough brilliance to make it an instant classic. Once you've got the feel of the controls, you're unlikely to stop until you've cracked it. And that could be quite some time. Good news! About 400 screens to explore. Stunning graphics and screen designs. Testing puzzles and traps. Good view switching facility. Some extremely difficult screens, but very easy to get into. Knock spots off gyroscope, and we thought that was good. Bad news, Amstrad only. Graphics 93, Sonics 27, grab factor 96, staying power 97, overall rating 96%. Games don't get much better than this. I think Lemmings did, that's about it. Still, Amstrad rules okay. This is an original title that will doubtless undergo conversion to other micros, but they won't be as impressive or have as much impact as this is going to. We are undoubtedly seeing the emergence of the Amstrad as a leader in games development, rather than just a machine to be converted to. It may take all of 986 to complete the transition, but there's no doubt it is happening. Yeah Kung Fu was another enormously impressive game that came out on Arnold first, and Amsoft are continuing to improve their games and produce original ones like Tank Command, Doors of Doom, and Golden Path. Z80 programmers are beginning to see the increased potential of the Amstrad and are switching development of games from Spectrum to Amstrad as the market grows. Yeah, sure they did. The utilities and hardware market is already more active and fast moving than for other machines and games going the same way. 986 is definitely the year of the Amstrad. You heard it there. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Loading by Paul Shirley. It's pink. Space or fire to play. Scores. It's scores. You've completed 0% of screen, 0% of jewels, 0% of game. Skip to go on. H for help. At least we get instructions. Go lifts. Water. Ice. Clue. Compass. Okay. 386 screens. Okay, I'll have to remap these controls. Okay. Whoa, 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 be careful. Whoa. Until it's a little... Whoa. Okay. This is a we try things out room. Not sure really what that tells you, but what's over here? Okay. Okay. Can just stay under the lift and it'll pick us up. And we're done. Can do. Oh, fell off. Go this way. Oh, we can't go that way. Never mind. Oh, jeez, thing's after me. Ah! There we go. Oh, oh. Oh, ah! Ah! It's draining my time away. Okay. That's the beginner's area, I presume. Okay, let's head this way. this maze. This is our map. It's all screens here. Oh, we went that way, didn't we? Mazes. Oh, move. Oh, we're not coming back from here. We've got a lift. We're in the right place. Apparently not. Oh, here we go. Oh, that wasn't the direction to go. Oh, oh, off we go. Because I can't. They said let's not do nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, oh, off we go again. They could activate the other. Oh, and off we go again. Yeah, you go. I think I missed it. Let me back up. Good. Nope, that didn't work. Can I go that way? Oh, oh well. Jump off there? Nope. I can't do that. Too far a drop. Oh. This way in. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Oh, back we go. Oh, geez, I ain't got much time left. Oh, no, off we go. That'll be death. Mission aborted. Completed 5% of screens, 5% of jewels, 5% of game. We'll give it another go. There's plenty of other places to explore. Oh, let's go this way. Oh boy. Oh, too far. Sure I can trust the arrow to go where I want to go. Oh no. Oh jeez. Wrong button. Oh jeez, how are we going to go across here? This is marble madness. Oh jeez. Good, I'm going this way. Ah. Oh jeez. And we're back here all of a sudden. Let's get some time back, I guess, here. Oh, too far. And too far. Ow. Okay. See this way this time. Well, that's the maze we went through before. Seen that. This way then. Oh, jeez. Nope. Too far. Oh, jeez. Get back. Too far. Oh, jeez. And off we go again. I can't go that way. Oh, jeez. Huh? Okay, try again. Just go super fast. Too fast. Okay. Now we've got to go back. Nope. Oh, it's too far back. Nope. Do I have to do that? Yeah, I have to do that. Oh, where's that? Oh. Oh, jeez, don't do that. Okay. Okay, we have to do some speed there, I think. Here we go. Here. I think it's us back there, huh? Oh, nothing there, huh? Oh, too far. Who for those? How do you get those? Those bouncy things or something? Yes, that's exactly what they are. Oh, jeez, too far. Oh, that's too. Okay. Bouncy, bouncy. Okay, what's over here? I'm not sure I see what the point of that lift is. Jeez. It's both the same thing, huh? So I'm not sure what that does either. Oh, we're running out of time now. 3. Oh no. Oh, that's that. We saw about 10% of the game. 8% of screen, 6% of jewels, 7% of game. So yeah, that's your, I guess it keeps a score. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's Spindizzy. Certainly a game that you'll be at for a while, if you like this sort of thing. If you like Marble Madness, I suppose. Let's get back to the magazine and go on the next game. Wow, have I been playing games? Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Knight Rider, Nomad, Daley Thompson's Super Test. Woohoo! Can't beat 'em. Fairlight for 48K Spectrum. Now C64 128 and Amstrad Snyder versions. Yay! Chronicles of the Land of Fairlight. 1. A Prelude. The Light Revealed. A Dude. By Bo Jangaborg, author of The Artist. Doesn't help. Maybe the game of the year. Your Spectrum, November 1985. One of the most sophisticated games the Spectrum has ever seen. One of the 10 best programs ever made for the Spectrum. Best arcade adventure of the year. Okay. Alright, next game is Rally Driver. Another game by Hill McGibbon. This is a long way from the pole position lookalikes that spring up on most computers. It relies less on reflexes than on good planning and real driving skill. The planning is important as you work out a route through the forests, fields, and towns of the rally, while the driving skill is needed to steer along twisting roads covered with mud, water, and other hazards. The rally is split into 3 stages, each of which has to be completed in a qualifying time in order to pass on to the next. The view from the car is out the front window, with the road ahead, passing landmarks and horizon visible. On the dashboard of the car are the steering wheel, timer lapse, penalty time, speed, turn indicators, handbrake, and distance travelled. These don't need to be referred to too often. Most concentration being aimed at the speed and direction of the car. Control of the car is straightforward enough, but the course demands plenty of work on the driver's part to get him around safely and quickly. He's trying to qualify for the next stage by getting one of the top 7 times, 10 opponents being computer controlled at the start. Speed is needed in order to make that time, but too much speed will induce mistakes, and these cost time and penalties that are added on. Running off the road costs a 30-second penalty, but if you're travelling too fast, a 5-minute penalty may result from a bad crash. Penalties can also be picked up for hitting cows or spectators in the road, which have to be warned with your horn to move them. Oh no, not the cows. Time control gates appear on every stage and will also cause delays, since you have to stop at them to check in. For each gate, you need to type in a 2-letter code to avoid another penalty. The code is on a sign somewhere before the gate, which you have to pass slow enough for the co-driver to read. So if these hazards weren't enough, the weather may also do its worst too. Mud and water may appear on the road to make you skid, or whole sections may be flooded and impassable, forcing you to take a longer route. On the other hand, there's shortcuts that may cut some time off the journey if they're open for use. The qualifying times are quite tough to achieve, and making the grade certainly will take a lot of practice. The control at first feels very odd, but as you adjust to the driving skills needed, taking corners and junctions can be done quite efficiently. The map that is provided with the game provides plenty of pre-planning for the race. And although you can learn the course, there are plenty of factors that mean you can't rely on always putting up a good performance. The graphics are reasonable, with the display changing to suit the weather conditions, although the screen update can be rather jerky. At faster speeds, things can move much faster and smoother, but this is riskier since a crash can cause heavy penalties. This is certainly more demanding than the average driving game and presents a very tough long-term challenge. Second opinion. An intelligently created game that cleverly simulates some of the skills needed in driving a rally. Though I'm not sure how many moo cows you can get on the roads in the Monte Carlo. It's certainly more interesting and mentally demanding than your average rev 'em up. Good news. Very difficult to qualify, let alone win. Good courses with nice random factor thrown in. Nice features like cows on road and road map. Good graphics, if a little slow at times. Bad news. Control can be very tough at first. One mistake, like the real thing, can ruin a whole stage. Infuriating. Graphics 68. Sonics 46. Grab factor 66. Staying power 77. Overall rating 71%. You don't need a driving test for this, you'll have to be better. Ooh. Toot's about to get run over there. How? Poor Toot. You'll, yeah, whatever. Anyway, onto the game. Original music. This style of title screen is into name, no. Very wet. Well, that's going to be a good start, isn't it? Go. Here we go. Left turn ahead. Is this the left turn? No. I'm sure it's not. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Back on the road. Well, this is a good start. 30-second penalty. Touch the side of the road. Penalised. Not like the road's straight or anything. Jeez, come on. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Using a penalty. Going off road. I start you with this dilly turn. Turn. Whoa. This is going well. Sharp left turn ahead. Hey, look at that house. Oh no, there's a cow. Watch out for cow. Turn again. Oh, there goes the cow. It's gone. Left. Good. I want to hit the cow. Oh jeez. I don't like these controls. Turn. You know, so you could just hold the steering wheel in that position. That would work really well. Whoa. Yeah. We got around the corner. Whoa. Look at that tiny windmill. It's really tiny. I'm controlling ahead. Oh, we got to stop on these things, don't we? Enter passage control code. I did not see one. 20-second penalty for not knowing the passage code, control code. Okay, 101 is flooded. There's a diversion via the BU916. Go. Oh jeez, stop. Turn better. Right, turn ahead. I think I've got the horn back to my down key. No, I'm sure. No entry. 30-second penalty for attempting to go off the permitted course. Do I have to turn here then? No? No entry, huh? So I have to turn here then. Can I reverse? No reverse? Yeah, this is not going to work, is it? quickly. Kind of stuck here. Oh, you got indicators, huh? Shouldn't you have keys to honk the horn? Why remap these? Make a difference. Map them back to where they were. No, it does not make a difference. Down, it does nothing. I think I stick a reverse gear in the car or something. Nah. We're kind of stuck here then. Okay. Can we escape? Can we quit this game? Oh. Oh, we did a thing. How did I turn around? Okay, let's just go backwards. Who cares? Whoa! Alright, now I have no idea where I'm going. I keep hitting grass because apparently grass is a little bit tough for cars to go over or something. Whoa. Yeah, whoa. game's hard. Controls are mean. It returns too much or too little. Okay, now I don't know what I'm even hitting. Oh. This way then. Jeez. Yeah, okay, I think I've had enough of this. This is stupid. I'd rather play Ready 2. Ah. Enough of this. Okay. On to the next game. Battle Stars. Tactical arcade action. 3D even. A mega space game of epic proportions. Thoughtware. Mexico 86. A World Cup management simulation. Oh boy. Wreckless Roger. By Blaby. It's our last Blaby game. The only one we haven't seen is Death Kick, and that was 984, so this is the last one we'll be seeing. Anyway, Wreckless Roger, Blaby, 199 cassette, joystick or keys. At least you can use joystick on it. Roger has been careless enough to let a pack of thieving aliens. They really need a spell check. Steal his spacecraft and spread it about the local planet. Now he's reckless enough to go and get it back. However, probably the most reckless thing of all would be to buy this game. It's basically a single screen game where Roger appears with his jetpack and a laser flying around a rectangular box. Into the box appear alien objects, 2 at a time, intent on killing Roger. He has to blast them away until they stop reappearing, although there are only ever 2 of them on screen at once. After a while they stop coming and Roger can move horizontally or vertically to a new screen where the only difference will be the border design. The aliens follow simple movement patterns around the screen and come in quite a nice variety of shapes. If Roger runs into the aliens, they gradually sap his energy until he loses one of his 3 lives. They'll actually generate you. All of which is done very jerkily indeed. That's the wrong screenshot. There are the wrong screenshots around here. That screenshot's Astro Plumber. Not that it helps much. Can't hardly tell you anything. Roger deals death to alien after alien after alien after ... That's all there is to the game. Just flying about the screen, dodging the aliens, and blasting mindlessly at them. The only evidence that this isn't one screen shoot 'em up is the changing borders and the occasional occurrence of a piece of ship. This may numb your mind for 5 minutes before making it shrivel up completely. Second opinion. The awful pain of the title is right and fitting for the awful game that follows. It's a museum piece that should have been kept in its case. Good news? It doesn't disable the reset keys. Bad news. Monotonous gameplay. Rotten sound. Every screen is the same. Graphics 37. Sonics 17. Grab factor 20. Staying power 15. Overall rating 17%. Yep. And now we're going to have to play it. Let's see. Right. Baby. We get instructions. After landing on an inhospitable planet, our hero Wreckless Roger has to explore the caverns to redeem his dismembered ship, the Millennium Sparrow. While in the caverns, you will have to face various aliens. These will be easy pickings for our gallant hero with his trusty laser. The 5 parts of the Sparrow have been hidden within the complex of teleport mazes. When exploring the caverns, the teleportals will not activate until all life forms in the vicinity have been terminated. Once the teleportals have been activated, use the cursor keys to move to the next cavern. In various caverns, when all the aliens are killed, an exit will be placed in the center. Here you can exit if you have a section of the Sparrow. Press the spacebar to continue. That's it. Okay. Here you go. This is the game. This is it. Alright, yes. And I have to redo these keys again. Oh, yeah, it's death. Okay. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Just kill me. You die when you hit the explosion. Good. Okay. I'll start again. Oh, beach ball. These are deadly. Can I just go back and up again? Oh, stupid. some power back when you finish a screen. Oh no, cubes! Oh! This is thralling. Oh, yeah, jeez. Full health. Woohoo. Oh, geez, 3 health. Oh, 1 health. Oh, dead. Oh, jeez. Ah! It's a teleporter, is it? I'm guessing. I don't know. Ah. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, yeah, get away from that. Uh, I don't do nothing with this. Oh, and I think we've been to every screen, so. Uh. Oh, okay. Just push that in. Yeah, it's gonna do it all again. Oh geez, now we get 3 at once. Thinking harder. Oh jeez. Oh. Big tools back. Oh jeez, we've got fancy maps now. It's not just a big old grid square. Oh, well that could happen. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, it's the game. It's the same screen every time almost. They did add an extra alien just to make it difficult. Anyway, that's about all we're going to see there. We saw everything we needed to see. Back to magazine. Next game is Astro Plumber by Blue Ribbon, so you know it's going to be quality. Keys only, because of course it is. It's tough enough trying to get a good plumber here on Earth, but when you've got a load of leaks in the air pipes on the moon, you'd expect at least a 3-year delay and an awful lot of overtime payments. However, since you are the plumber, the job is merely being done out of the goodness of your heart and an overwhelming desire to play video games. The leaking pipes on the moon are contained within 4 screens of cabins, each one patrolled by alien monsters and connected up by ladders, corridors, and teleport pads. The plumber starts on the surface of the moon where all tanks replenish the supply of oxygen. This runs out at a fairly rapid rate, so that frequent trips are needed since running out of air ends the game. There are tanks on the surface on all 4 horizontally arranged screens, but overfilling the plumber's tanks will also result in a loss of a life. Of course it does. The leaks are always in the pipes above the corridors, so they are sealed by firing a laser upwards at them. Unfortunately, this can't be used on the alien inhabitants, who just have to be avoided. They move up and down the corridors, killing you on contact. But some can be flown over using your jetpack. The laser and the jetpack are both supplied by fuel, and this is another thing that will end the game if it runs out. Thus losing all your oxygen, fuel, or lives will end the game. Once all the leaks on one screen are sealed, the air pressure of the colony goes up, and a bonus life is awarded. However, if you have a screen before sealing all the leaks, they will all reappear when the plumber returns to the screen. If pressure reaches maximum, the game starts all over again, only faster. This plumber not only comes out at night, but to the moon as well. The game itself is pretty tough, with the speed at which the air runs out being the meanest obstacle to cope with. This particular plumber may take a long while to get the job done, so don't hold your breath waiting for someone to repair the lose on the space shuttle. Second opinion. Best of the Blue Ribbon Bunch by a long chalk. The gameplay offers a few challenges, the graphics are reasonable, and the whole thing is pretty jolly. Good news! 4 very tough screens to complete. Plenty to keep an eye on and cope with. Oxygen runs out too fast for my liking. Why is that good news? Bad news. Keys only play. Despite difficulty, 4 screens isn't a lot. Really yucky sound effects. Graphics 47, Sonics 24, grab factor 57, staying power 43, overall ratings 48%. Okay, so we've got to play this too now. So let's do that then. Let's see. Alright. Let's get this over with. The same loading screen. Alright. Return to start. Here's our game. So if we go over here, oh yeah, that fills up your tanks. So go down. Fix a laser doing that. Shooting it. That's exactly how it works in real life. Ah. Yeah, well. It takes way too long to die. Well, that didn't work. Can I jump over these things? No! The answer is no. Well, then that's game over because you only get 3 lives. Try again. Saw me. Turn around for no reason. Go, 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 go. I don't really have the time to do that, huh? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Oof. Oh, jeez. just turns around when you oh, the air pressure went. So game over. No matter how many lives you got left. Well, that kind of really makes the game hard. Move. Yeah, they turn around as soon as you fix a leak. Ear back. Yeah, it's not makeable, is it now? I missed. And nope. No! Didn't get down far enough. Well. Yeah, this game's hard. Spider-Man is a lot better than this is. Alright, try again. Oops, wrong button. Because yeah, they turn right around when you fix a leak. Up the ladder. Risking a ladder does not help. Nope. Jeez, you don't get down. I was worried about the air pressure then, because you don't get air pressure back when you die. Try again. Down, get right down. Come on. Back and get the air back. Up. Oh yeah, don't overfill your ear either. That will also kill you. Because of course it does. Just like real life. Get down the... Uh, well, it'd be nice if we could clear one screen, but I mean, you can switch screens. If you don't clear it, you have to redo it. But we can at least look at the next screen, I guess. Maybe it'll be easier than this one. So I doubt that. Oh. Need ear. Going over for the ear. Going over for the ear. This screen might be easier. Hopeful. Yep, turns right around as soon as you fix the leak. Oh, no, that was a mistake. That was stupid. Wait, just be patient. Wait for him to come by. And to go back. Here we go. Unless we actually knew what your score was. It's just a bar on the screen. Can't get up to the ladder. Let's wait for it. Oh, gee, that was a little close there. Oh, that worked. That didn't help. That did not help. Oh, geez, we're stuck here. Game over. 1,600 points. You don't know you got that much because you just got a bar at the bottom of the screen. It's supposed to indicate the score. Anyway. Return to... Oh, that's entering... Here we go. There's a game. Alright, back to magazine. Not much left now. There we go. Here's the last thing. The real you. Not really a game, but it's reviews, I suppose we look at it. Anyway, let's see. Are you the sort of person that just can't resist filling in silly questionnaires in the Sunday colour supplements? Have you got a burning desire to know more about the inner you? Are you worried about any problems you've been having lately? Do people who keep asking rhetorical questions in print really get on your nerves? If so, then take a look at this program because it may bring to life any of those interests and a few others too. The program consists of a series of tests which analyzes different areas of your life and interests and attempt to draw conclusions about the sort of person you are. It isn't a home course in psychology, but it may give insights into yourself, or even the occasional laugh of some of the more light-hearted tests. There are 6 main sections which are subdivided into 16 subgroups, each one dealing with a different aspect of your life. The tests load in 2 parts, 3 tests in each, any of which can be selected or reselected. Each test is made up of a series of questions which have to be answered in multiple choice fashion, with the computer doing all the scoring. The answers are picked using the joystick or keys to indicate a box on the screen, or very occasionally 1L to type in a word or number. The answers take different formats though. Sometimes they will be simple yes or no choices, ratings out of 10, indications of how strongly you feel on a choice between several different things. The tests can be performed in any order and can be retaken if you decide to change some of your answers. Remember though that you aren't trying to get a high score at everything, just to find out who you are. At the end of the test, you're given a score. And by comparing this with the ratings and information in the instruction booklet, you can find out what sort of person the computer thinks you are. All the tests are well put together and very informative, and if taken honestly, can be very interesting, not just in the conclusions, but by making you think about issues and problems you might otherwise unconsciously avoid. The first 3 sections are work, intellect, and personality. Work is subgrouped into satisfaction and potential, with the conclusions showing whether you are basically satisfied with your job, presuming you've got one, and what prospects there are for you in the future. They are very much aimed at the office worker and executive, though it isn't a general career guide of what will be a good job for you, more an assessment of management potential. Intellect is a section on three sections: IQ, thinker, and brain. The first of these tries to discover your IQ with a series of tests and puzzles. Thinker tries to find out whether you are a pragmatist, realist, idealist, and all the other ists. In other words, your thinking style. Brain tries to discover whether you are left or right brain dominated, and hence whether you are artistic or scientific. Personality examines your self-consciousness and acceptance. The former tries to discover your private and public self-consciousness, your social anxiety, and general self-consciousness. Acceptance looks at your need for social acceptance, or whether you are happier as a loner. Love life gives you relationships, and sex are the ones over to see whether a relationship is likely to survive, or how satisfied you are sexually. Anxiety is 3 sections: stress, your body, and fear. This gets to the bottom of all that worrying we do, whether you're satisfied with your body or what you're afraid of, taking tests, for example. The last section is views. It has 4 subgroups: morals, politics, high tech, and snob. These attempt to tell how strong your moral values are, what your politics are, whether you're in touch with technology, and whether you're a snob. The last of these is a very entertaining section with plenty of funny questions and answers. As with most tests of this nature, it shouldn't be taken too seriously, but it is very entertaining and does give valuable insights. You may find it doesn't tell you anything about yourself you didn't already know, but it should make you think about many things and have a good time doing it. Second opinion. Well, I'm not someone who ever does Sunday supplement quizzes. Not that I hasten to add because I'm a snob. I just can't be bothered. but taking the trouble with this program proved the effort. It is always amusing, if not to be taken too seriously. Good news! 6 tests split into 16 sections. Both serious insight and entertainment can be achieved. Each test is very thorough. The questions cover many subjects and will make you think hard. Bad news. Loads in 2 sections. And I'll tell you anything you didn't already know. The armor soft. What reviewers said about Jeff Minter's Psychedelia. A 3-in-1 club. The Bear Hunter. Operation Caretaker. Old schools. These are text adventures, so we probably won't be looking at those any time soon. Got no rating for this game, which is interesting. It's not exactly a game, is it? But still. But we can have a look at it, I guess. The problem is I've only got a cassette image of it. Let's get that set up anyway. Okay, it's better. Publish this thing. Collins Soft. Okay. And we run. Boot. Speed this up because the tape, 10 minutes long, 10-minute long tape. And it's certainly not using anything fast here to load. You gotta have a title screen as well. Ask the real you. Got a simple title screen here, loading screen. Yep, 3.5 minutes to load the title screen or loading screen. Okay. Love, life, work, personality, anxiety, intellect, views. Look at intellect. See if we can figure out our IQ. This test needs to be loaded from tape. Do you wish to load? Yep. Make sure the cassette is side 1. Press play on the cassette tape and press any key. And it loads some more. Keep going. Let's see you find out how stupid I am. Another minute to go. Okay. Type in your answer. What number follows logically in this series? 235917. Duty 3? Doesn't tell you if you're right or not. Select by moving the highlight and pressing return or fire. In the group of words below, which two words are most nearly opposite in meaning? Example, heavy, large, flat, light, bright. Punish, vex, pinch, ignore, pacify, determine. Ew. Say, those are my guesses, but wordplay, I hate wordplay. Figure out the rule that is used to determine the prices below and find the price of the last item. Watch £46, bracelet £4, earrings £10, chain £6. What? Oh boy. um, I don't even get it. The rule is used to determine the prices below and find the price of the last item. Uh, well, um, I don't know. I'm guessing 64. No idea. It doesn't tell you if you're right or not. Ooh, we've got graphics. Study the four drawings in the top row. Which of the four drawings in the bottom row should appear next in the series? Is that a penguin or a puffin? I can barely tell. Was that even that? I don't know what the hell that thing is. the 4 drawings in the bottom row should appear next in the series? Is a series? Hand, shoe, eye, ear. Oh God, it's a foot. I'll go with the foot. See what happens. The arrows represent a simple code. What common English word do they spell? What? What common English word do they spell? News, I guess. North, east, west, south. Yeah, got that one. In the square below, a rule applies both from top to bottom and from left to right. Find the rule and figure out the missing number. Note the example and the squares below follow different rules. Yeah, they're all subtracting in this one, so the answer would be 2. Which drawing in the bottom row logically comes next in the series that is shown on the top row? Does it just restart after? I don't know. It's my guess. I don't know. I think these things. Complete the following analogy by typing one word on the line. Hint: word ends in D. Lend is to borrow, as harmony is to. Word ends with a D. I can never think of words when I want them. Lend is to borrow, as harmony is to. I have no idea. I'm guessing. It ends with D. There. Which 2 words have the same revelation as the words in the first phrase? Island is to water, as. Island is to water as. Without hypotenuse, center, diagonal, parameter. Huh? Huh? I'm actually not sure here. If Doris turns either left or right at the stop sign, she will run out of petrol before reaching a garage. She has already gone too far past the last garage to turn around and return to it. She does not see a garage ahead of her. Therefore, Doris may run out of petrol. Doris will run out of petrol. Doris should not have taken this route. I presume she will run out of petrol. Find the number that actually completes this series. 1, 2, 6, 12, 36. I hate these. Trying to work these backwards. Let's see. 1, 2, 6, 12, 36. Hmm. Uh, I think I need a calculator for this now. uh, there's a calculator up here somewhere. Oh, 72. 72 I get. Well, I'll take that. We'll see what happens. Which building in the bottom row logically comes next in the series that is shown at the top row? It's the first one. M is above N and O. N is above O and below P. Therefore, M is not above O and P. O is above N. P is above O. O is above P. M is above N and O. N is above O and below P. Above O and P. But it is. O is not above N. N is above O. P is above O. O is above P. It's not the second one. N is above O. But P is not above O and P, so it is, I think. So it's not the first one. P is above O. Damn it. P is above O, or O is above P. It's one of these two. O. This is. N is below P, so P is above N. It's a guess. Don't take too long on these. In the group of words below, which two words are most similar in meaning? Example, mat, linoleum, floor, rug. Most similar. Beam, lump, wood. Ray Chuckle Silver. Well, you can have a beam of wood, can't you? But you could have a lump of silver, I guess, as well. But which figure in the lower row should appear next in series of figures in the upper row? So yeah, it's just rotating it. It's either this one, or this one. No. It's either this one, yeah, that one, or that one. Let's go with that one. A times B equals 24, B times C equals 24, B times D equals 48, and C times D equals 32. What does A times B times C times D equal? Oh god, it's maths. C times D could be 4 times 8. So how many 8's into 48? 6. So if B is 6, 6 times 4 is, yeah, that'd be right. So if C is 4, D is 8, make B 6. I think doing this in my head is not easy. 6 times 4, 24. We make A also 4. So 4 times 6, 24. 24 times 24 times 6 is 144. 144 times 8. That's not right then, is it? Okay, if C is 8 then D is 4. I'm taking way too long at this. This is very boring. 4 times C is 8. D is 4. 4 into 48 would be 12, so B would be 12. And wouldn't be right, would it? So A and C are certainly must be the same. So 2 times 12, 12 times 2, 12 times 4, then be 16 then, wouldn't it? Be yeah, that doesn't work. So what I had before fits, but see, it was 4 times 8, 6 times 8, 6 times 4. This would be 4, 6, 4, and 8. Use that calculator again. 4 times 6. 268. Oh, my multiplication was wrong, so yeah, okay. We'll take that. Complete the top series with one of the figures from below. Go for that one. Don't throw good money after bad means. Take your loss and walk away from it. Don't gamble, think of the future. Don't invest in a losing proposition. Don't borrow to gamble. We'll just take that. Sam, Fred, Steve, and Joe are weightlifters. How many questions are there? Joe can outlift Steve, and Fred can outlift Joe. Steve can outlift Sam, therefore, both Sam and Fred can outlift Joe. Joe can outlift Sam, but can't outlift Steve. Joe can outlift Sam by more than he can outlift Steve. None of the above is true. Joe can out. So Fred can outlift Joe, so he can also outlift Steve. Steve can outlift Sam. I think it's that one. Joe can outlift Sam, but can't outlift Steve. It says that he can, so it's not that. Joe can outlift Sam by more than he can outlift Steve. think so. We'll go with that. Select the two. This is an end. Select the two figures in the following series that represent mirror images of each other. It's this one and that one. Determine what process is followed in the arriving at the prices below and find the price for the last item. Another one of these. 50, 30, 80, 70. Uh, 40. I don't know. At this point I can't be bothered. Which plate in the bottom row belongs next in the series on the top row? I think it's this one. What number logically comes next in this? God, this doesn't end. 7, 12, 27, 72. Does this end? 7, 12, 77, 72. I have no idea. Pass. Oh, it won't let me pass or anything. 44. I don't know. I'm guessing now. The old saying, the good is the enemy of the best, most nearly means if you are good, you will best your enemy. Be good to your best enemy. Don't accept less than your best. The good struggle against the best. There's that. That is to as IQ test, Celia scored higher than Carol, but God, it's an IQ question about IQ tests. Sheila scored higher than Carol, but Ellen scored higher than Celia. Celia outscored Alex, but Ellen outscored Carol. Shannon scored lower than Ellen. Celia scored higher than. Celia scored higher than Alex, but lower than Carol. Not true. If Alex and Ellen outscored Celia, Celia outscored Alex, so no. Sharon scored higher than Carol. I'm starting to lose my. Starting to lose interest in this now. Celia outscored Alex by more than she outscored Carol. I have no idea. I just stick with that. None are true. Oh, that doesn't end. What number flows logically in this series? 6, 9, 12, 21, 48. At this point, I don't really care now. I just want to put 69 just because it's that number. 144. Ah, it doesn't end. Which one of the diagrams in the bottom row can be turned over and rotated to become the same as the diagram below? Turned over or rotated. That one can be turned over, not rotated. It's one or the other, I guess. So it has to be that one. The group of words below, choose the two words that are most nearly alike in meaning. Tale, novel, volume, story, book. I don't know. We'll go with that. They're all fairly similar. Brother's daughter is my daughter's mother. What am I to Barbara? Grandmother, I guess. Yeah, a row of 4 houses. The Whites live next to the Carsons, but not next to the Reeds. If the Reeds do not live next to the Lanes, who are the Lanes' next door neighbours? Possible to tell. It sounds about right. Um, impossible to tell because I can't be bothered figuring it out now. Walls to window as face is to skin. Oh, it doesn't end. Why is this not ending? Select the two figures in the following series that represent mirror images of each other. That one. And that one. The next number in this series. Oh god. 21, 20, 18, 15. This one's easy at least. 6. Choose the two words that have the same relation as the two words of the first phrase. Does this end ever? Eyelid is to eye as. Curtain is to window, I guess. Complete the following analogy by typing one word. That word ends with K. Skull is to brain, as shell is to. I don't know. Well. I only get 4 letters? Come on. 4 letters? Yeah, boo. So a K. Can I just skip this? K, here we go. Complete this diagram. One of these two. So that loop. Stream cannot rise higher than its source means. That's the end. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we've had enough of it. It's taking forever. So we can finish go back to the rest of the magazine. Finish off the magazine. Okay. Enough of that. It's taking too long. And what read the rest of the magazine before it gets too late. Mini Office 2. We process the database and stuff. Yeah, maybe using this back in the day. Voice of the people. Winter Sports, which got 48%. I couldn't pull myself away from this one. Lord Lummy, it's good. Is it good? 8 graphically amazing, brilliantly sounding, mega addictive events. This is a brilliant game and is no way a massive ripoff. P.S. I lied, it's pathetic. Okay. Could have been really great, but due to shoddy programming and a rush job, it falls well short. Good. Skyfox. Bongo Dude. Skyfox is the most realistic, awe-inspiring combat simulation you've ever seen on your computer. Skyfox special features include air-to-air and air-to-ground combat, 3D scrolling flight simulation, 15 scenarios, 5 skill levels, autopilot feature for launch and enemy searches, on-board and base tactical combat computers, continuous laser cannons, heat-seeking and guided missiles, joystick and keyboard controls. Get Skyfox now. Oh, it's text adventures time. No, we're not playing these. Lord of the Rings, it's here at last. Lord of the Rings Game 1. Screenshots. You're in a farmyard containing a barn, sheds, and stables. Yeah, okay. Amstrad needs Gremlin. Runestone. This is a real humdinger, this one is. Ooh, there's a good face on there. Look at it. Yeah, good facey. Amstrad. Tickstone even. These are ratings. Lord of the Rings, 85%. Runestone, 80%. Amstrad, 68%. Oh, you even get adventure game charts. Never-ending Stories in the top position. Forest at World's End, Red Moon, Worm Paradise, Marsport, Emerald Isle, The Hobbit, Ring of Darkness, Return to Eden, and Snowball. Half of them are from level 9. Clue sniffing with the Pilgrim again. Steven Spielberg presents Back to the Future, the computer program from Electric Dreams, available on Spectrum 48K Plus, Commodore 64 and Amstrad from Electric Dreams Software. There we go, cheats, this cheat section. Look at this fake screenshot. Tell you how to play the game, I guess. You get £100 even if you're sending your cheats. Space Hawks. A map for something. Oh, Swevo's World. Sideways map. Combat links. Cheats for Cauldron, because you know you need it. Boulder Dash, Bruce Lee. Several people have written in to let us know some cheats on US Gold's Oriental game. The general one is that where you know there's a doorway to be revealed, you can walk Bruce right up to it, lie down, and hey presto, you're through it. This means you can take some nice shortcuts. Things are made even easier by getting 99 lives. To do this, you just have to have 9 lives left, and the two-player game, when picking up the two circles, one on top of the other, they give an extra life. Completing the game should now be easy, since you can afford to lose lots of lives on the screen with 4 levels of moving white dots. Yeah, because all the moving lives. That's the one screen that's really nasty. Printers. The DMP 2000 printer. Drum kit. To type in. Psychedelic plot. Graphic patterns. Yeah, now we've got rewards for type-ins. Competitions. Competition winners. Run for gold rally driver. You win those. Contraption caption. Who it is wins. Yeah, there'll be plenty of competitions, that's for sure. Games to look forward to. Good bite. Unfortunately, the games seem normal. French are coming. Eden Blues. Yeah, look forward to that one. Swords and Sorcery. Crafton and Zunk, which is released in the UK as Get Dexter. Contamination. You got a map for Chimera. Yeah, that's all the game is. Not that many screens. Uh-oh. A top secret game created an almighty explosion. Blam. The enemy's crack elite forces shot up our front line. Pow. Tommy Atkins, our hero, took on the enemy singe-handed. Ah! The reply was launched. We regrouped to consolidate our plan of action. Stealthily, he avoided the enemy sniping. At this very moment, the most playable computer game ever is steaming its way to your local computer store. Action all the way! The secret master file is carefully landed behind enemy lines. Don't let Timmy down. Check out the action for yourself. 2Ds wins 2. Here we've got our high schools again. See how many of these are fake. 796 points on Airwolf. Doesn't sound like a lot to me. Or is this me? Eggs chucked back. In issue 4, Stuart Russell made a claim that it was not humanly possible to get past level 24 on Chucky Egg. In the same issue, I had a score of 269,400 printed in the same game. I totally agreed with him, as every game I got to level 24. Lost about 20 lives and ended up with a score of about 269,000. However, I carried on trying, and by following the policy of getting an egg by committing suicide, managed to clear 24, 25, 26, and 27, ending up with a score of 375,380. This point of view was overwhelmingly upheld by other writers, including Nicholas Oldham of Horsham, who gives this advice for getting past levels 24 and 25. Secret to level 24 is to muck around on the ladder and platforms in the upper right corner. On level 25, move to the left and get egg but not seed. Go up second ladder on the right and hurtle left between the two ducks. Then get to the top as fast as possible. DT pause. I would like to bring to your attention that there is a pause facility in Daddy Thompson's Decathlon, as opposed to Joanne Kingdom's claim that there isn't. The pause is available on non-running events when Go comes on the screen. Press joystick once to the left or right of the game can be once to the left or right and game can be left for as long as you like. I'm very disappointed that nobody accused is yet defended themselves, especially on Daddy Thompson's Decathlon. His very high scores can be obtained by using this pause facility when the arm begins to ache. People are cheating. Gilligan's goal. Someone got 500,200,000. Ooh, that's a lot of loops. Someone's playing that for a bloody long time. Yeah, they cheated. Round on the ropes. First, I shall start by saying that the score after 999,999 goes back to 0. Therefore, you add the second score to your first and you get your overall score. Secondly, my score should have read 1,310,100. Thirdly, the lowest score you can get is 50, not 100. Fourthly, it only took me 5.5 hours to get the score, not 13 hours as prompted by David White. Well, Simon, your corrected score is back in the tables and any future score entries should be easily checkable. Saberwolf, 122,175. Someone did a lot of leeching. Sorcery, lots of people over 97,000. The scores on Sorcery Plus are all really close. 2 of them by the same person. That's not fair. Rolling on the ropes, 2,750,000. Yeah, Kung Fu, 9,567,000. That's a big score. Probably possible if you just play it forever. Way of the Exploding Fist, 2,193,000. Sultan's Maze, 1,810 by Clive James? Really? I thought he was Australian. Software stavings. Oh, there you go. Serious Software Top 10. No one cares. Yeah, Games Top 20. The People's Choice. Yeah, Kung Fu, Sorcery, Elite, Sorcery Plus, Saberwolf, woo! 3D Grand Prix, Way of the Exploding Fist, Spy vs. Spy, Tornado Low Level, Barry McGuigan's Boxing, Hypersports, Combat Links, Night Law, Strange Loop, Starion, Who Dares Wins 2, Cauldron, Soul of a Robot, Lord of the Rings, Highway Encounter. Highway Encounter's still sticking around. High score entries and forms and stuff. Iconic Speaking. I had one of these things. Marsport. Yeah, more stuff. Next month, Mastertronic Profile, Elite Mega Tips, Education with Arnold, Serious Software. Game of a Lifetime, Elite. Rambo, First Blood Part 2. Hey, isn't that dude from the cover of Ricochet? Yeah. What's he doing on this? That's the end of the magazine.